Coach Shrinkwood told us that you suffered an injury in the carnival, but you just played through it.
Hmm.
Can you take us through that?
I had made a tackle, or attempted a tackle, then I landed on my shoulder wrong. But it wasn't nothing serious now, but it was just hurting at the point. And it was the biggest game of our season, so I decided to go back in there and keep playing.
I think the wording he used was that you told him, like, when he told you to sit out for the rest of the game or take it easy, you told him, the hell I am.
Yeah.
What do you think that says about you as a player and your personality?
It says that I'm really competitive, and I just wanted to be out there with my brothers for like one last game and one last quarter to finish it off strong.
Kris, this past season you were able to something improve. You obviously improved a lot during your time at Mizzou, but what are you trying to do here in Indianapolis?
I'm trying to prove that I'm one of the best DBs in the draft, and I can hang with the best of them, and I'm my technique has got better, and I'm fast.
You had a really good Senior Bowl week. Can you talk a little bit about that week specifically for you and what you were able to kind of show that maybe scouts hadn't seen prior?
I was just trying to show like what I was able to do in man coverage or zone coverage or learning new defenses. And I went home, so I was comfortable in the environment. I was in Mobile, so it was good to be home and see my family and friends I ain't seen in a minute.
You had a chance to meet with the Bucks yet?
Um, I think so.
Do you remember if it was a formal or an informal?
It was informal. Hmm.
Kris, can you talk about this journey and guys like you and Ennis, Darius,
Hmm.
seeing this thing through and kind of suffering for this adversity and finally see it pay off with a Cotton Bowl championship and now maybe it's the most players Mizzou's ever had to accomplish.
I just feel like it's a testament to us working hard and all coming back together to make Mizzou a better place for the people that's coming after us. And I feel like we had a tight bond as a brotherhood, and the culture we set is gonna remain there for a long time.
What's Ennis
Ennis is that's my brother, so I feel like he's an amazing dude. He's very competitive. He's talkative if you know him, but if you get to know him, you'll love him.
like he's a pretty physical guy.
Hmm.
Stories,
I remember, I would say probably junior year, it was a screen pass and against, I think, Abilene Christian or something like that. And he threw the blocker away and caught the ball with like one hand or something. But that's just a testament to like how physical he is.
Kris, if you're putting together a scouting report on yourself, what are some things you put down for both what you think you're really strong at and what you can still improve that?
I say that I'm fast, I can play man to man, I disrupt passes, I catch picks, and I say my weakness is I probably a little lighter weight than usual.
You mentioned fast twice now. Is there a number you're trying to hit this week? 23 or 40?
I'm trying to hit a 4-4. I say I read defense as well, and I can help in the run game because that's where I started my defensive journey at nickel. So I feel like I'm comfortable there too. I played both this year, so I think it was even.
Probably your best game this past year was against, I think, Memphis, right? So
Hmm.
talk a little bit about that game and specifically why you were able to show out so much.
I feel like I played one of their receivers, Rock Taylor, in the state championship in high school, and they beat us. So I was really like kind of still mad about that. So when I was guarding him, I was just always thinking like how they beat us, and he caught a pass on me too. But I didn't really play defense in high school. But I just remember those memories and how it felt to lose that state championship game.
Kris, speaking about your high school career, you also played wide receiver.
Hmm.
Do you think that kind of gave you a leg up when transitioning to cornerback, and just kind of what was that transition process like?
I think it helped me with knowing and understanding what the offense wants to do and like what formations they get in and stuff like that. But I feel like it just really made me like help me in my ball skills and attacking the ball when it's in the air.
When you were being recruited by Missouri, was the plan all along to play defensive backs, or were they just kind of recruiting you as an athlete in general?
They recruited me as a receiver. Like I ain't switched over to DB until like the last two games of 2020.
Kris,
Maury Macklin said that he got better as the story going up against guys like you and Ray Straw. What do you remember about competing against him in practice?
J Mac, he's a excellent route runner. Like he's a very like detailed in everything he do, and he's a very good person. And he was like one of my best friends when I first got to Mizzou. So I feel like He's very competitive. He's gonna work hard every day, and he's always gonna run the best routes that I know.
You started at receiver. Was Bush Hamden, does he ever coach with you?
Yeah, he was my receiver coach.
What was he like as a receiver coach?
I feel he recruited me too, but I had a good relationship with Coach Bush. He was an amazing dude. He always pushed me to be better, and I feel like I learned a lot from him.
Kris Abrams-Draine says the Tigers are going to be even better next year. Losing a lot in the secondary. Who are some players that fans can start thinking about next year that's going to start showing out and take Mizzou maybe to the next level?
Yeah, they're gonna be very good. I feel like I got good confidence in Drayden Norwood, Marcus Clark, Travis Johnson, like Sidney Williams, Joseph Charleston. There's a lot of folks that played last year in the rotation, so I feel like a lot of folks that came back that can help the defense be good again.
Kris, what kind of coach is always making a playmaker, and how do they help you develop
They get an amazing coach and an amazing leader of men. He led us to what we are today, but it was player led too. But he really pushed us to make it player led. He said the coaches can't do everything, so we really took that to heart. And I feel like he's going to do good there. And hate to see him leave Mizzou, but I wish him the best. But he was one of the best coaches I had in my career.
not specifically makes you say?
He's gonna be himself all the time. He's gonna scream. He's gonna yell. He's gonna have fun. But he gonna yell at, like, he probably cut somebody out too. But like, that's who he is. But he just wants the best for all his players. The Senior Bowl kind of got me ready for it. So I was kind of like mentally prepared to wake up early and go to sleep late. So I feel like the Senior Bowl really helped me, and it was kind of what I expected, to be honest. I had one formal with the Falcons, but all the rest of them I met with the Senior Bowl, so it was kind of nothing to talk about for real. Yeah, I say I can play inside or outside. I'm very flexible because I played both of them this year, so I feel like that gave me a good advantage, and I can tackle well, and I can cover inside outside well too.
What does it take technique-wise to succeed against that larger wide receivers? How does that change how you approach individual matchups?
I just feel like you have to be more patient and more physical with the bigger receivers, because you're not. Some people can run by you, but it's just like trusting your technique and always just bring your feet with your hands, and because press your feet is the most important thing. So I feel like just being patient and being physical with them at the release and at the top of the route will help too.
You had one of the best tackle rates in the country this year. What makes you excel over other players?
I say that I want to tackle. Like, I'm not gonna back down from a tackle, running back, a tight end, whoever. But I just feel like it's just all about competing and just doing whatever you can to get the person on the ball on the ground.
The hardest guy that you've ever had to bring down, either in practice or
I'd probably say either KJ Jefferson, from the quarterback from a former quarterback from Arkansas, or probably like Brock Bowers or somebody.
what separates kind of Brock and his run after catch ability?
Because like his speed, like, you don't think he's moving that fast, but he's really moving, and he's very strong too. So you have to just make a right angle and just go in there all the way and don't second guess it.
How about a guy that you had like the best game against? Like when you go back to the tape, what would you say is like that's my best coverage game that I've ever had?
I'd probably say either LSU or Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Kris, going back to that college football, do you like to play like a separated fielder? You go through that, you like doing that?
Well, the playing with the separated shoulder, it was okay, but it wasn't too bad, because when your adrenaline going and you really want to play in the game, you really don't feel it. And to get that win meant a lot to us and Mizzou Nation, because we haven't won a ball game in a long time. We haven't played in a big ball game like that, I think, in like 10 years. So I feel like it was good to be able to put Mizzou back on the map.
Kris, you were talking about your versatility earlier.
My main goal was to bulk up anyway, but I feel like most teams saying the slot, but a lot of teams saying I can play both. Like wherever they system had me fit, so I feel like I can do good in both of them.
Still going to be running a sub 4-4 up.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you met with the 49ers by any chance?
Yeah, I did.
Formal or informal?
I think it was informal.
What would it be like to be on a team that has, Super Bowl aspirations and be in a room with Tarvarius Ward, Lenore? What would it be like to be drafted by that?
I feel like it would be a good experience for me to learn from the older guys who've been good at this league and been having success and have a lot of knowledge about this game that I don't have since I'm just coming from college. So I feel like it'll be a good thing.
How about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Meet with them a little bit.
At the Senior Bowl. I actually met Mike Tomlin.
How was that conversation with Coach D?
Nah, it was good. He's like the challenge folks. He told me he was gonna run a toss sweep at me at the Senior Bowl. Tell the coach to do it.
Did he actually do it or no?
They did it, fool. Yeah, but I feel like that's a coach that I like to play for too because he like to challenge his players and see what they're gonna bring out on them.
Have you been able to have any conversations about it formally or informally with the supervisor?
Yeah, I had an informal with them.
Yeah, what's it like talking about that? It's probably the scouting coach or something out there. What was your first impression of that?
You can feel that they are the physical culture, like they hard-nosed workers, and everything you see on film or practice is what they are about.
Yeah, would you say like a player that went through this process last year was Joey Porter? I don't know if you watch any of this year, but what are a couple players, that are still in college or guys that are in the NFL that you kind of like to watch, whether it be from a nickel position or from outside?
I say I like to watch Joey Porter, but I like to watch like Denzel Ward or like Trayvon did before he got hurt, but like Stephon Gilmore and people like that that's really like almost perfected their craft and they're really good at what they do.
Have you met with the Cowboys?
Yeah, I met with them. Informal.
What do you think about the Cowboys? Obviously, with your Gilmore and Diggs, how's
I think the Cowboys is a good organization, and I feel like they have great players too. They have a lot of good DBs, and I feel like I can learn a lot from those players.
Do you feel like you and Ennis were the best corner duo in college football last year?
Yes, I do,
Why?
because we different, but we the same. Like we got a lot of production. We don't give up too many passes, and I feel like we the most competitive out of everybody.
Who's next to Mizzou? Who are we going to be talking about next year?
You're gonna talk about Luther Burton for sure, Brady Cook. You're gonna talk about Drayden Norwood, Chuck Hicks, Dalen Cornell. You're gonna talk about Sidney Williams, Marcus Clark. There's a lot of people. Johnny too, the defense end.
Tell me more about Brady Cook.
He's an amazing leader. He's been the leader since freshman year when I first got there. He's been prepared the same way his whole career. And he's really got the team on his shoulders, not like carrying them, but he's leading them the right way.
What stood out about going against Luther every day in practice? At what point did you realize like he was going to be the real deal?
The first practice he got there, that he was making plays on a lot of folks, but he's really bigger than what people think. Like I compare him to Debo Samuel. Like he can run routes, but you can put him in the backfield and he can be a running back too.